fellow YouTube, it's Jake here from Jake's Opinion. This is going to be Jake's take on The Dark Knight Rises. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go over the plot of the film, just to kind of give you guys grounds of what happens. But no spoilers, so don't worry about that for those of you who haven't seen the film. Keep watching. It's 8 years after Harvey Dent's death. He's celebrated as a hero. Commissioner Gordon kind of has mixed feelings about that because at the end of Dark Knight everyone knows what happens. Bruce Wayne's a broken man, Batman's no more, and then Selina Kyle kind of comes into it, kind of gets Bruce Wayne back into the swing of things, and then Bane makes his presence felt big time, and then everyone knows, well, Gotham needs Batman now, and then Bruce Wayne kind of knows that Gotham needs Batman. Alfred kind of questions whether he can do it, and then the whole little thing happens between those two, and then yeah, that's it really, in a nutshell, what happens. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about the characters now and tell you guys what I thought of them. Bruce Wayne / Batman is played by Christian Bale. Brilliant, believable, loved how he had to balance both roles, and really more Bruce Wayne this time compared to the other movies where it's more Batman. And there's large chunks of the film where it's just Bruce Wayne and he's trying to become Batman. It's not just as easy as throwing on, you know, the cape and getting all the cool gadgets and then you're Batman, you're superhero, and that's it. It's a lot more than that. And then you've got the villain, Bane, who's played by Tom Hardy. He's been a busy man lately with a lot of films that's come out. I've always been a fan of Tom Hardy's Inception, Bronson, Warrior, which is probably his best performance, but Bane, I thought he was really good. I really liked him. I liked how in the third film they had the villain that was physically stronger than Batman. He has never come across that, and Bane is definitely that. And Tom Hardy plays that role really well. I liked his voice. Everyone was kind of questioning his voice and how, you know, you can't understand it, but I really think it's kind of better when you can't understand it because it makes him more menacing. I mean, the unknown is always scarier. And then you've got Selina Kyle, played by Anne Hathaway. She was probably the character I had the question mark over the most, but she was really good. Better than I expected her to be, really. She didn't have a big, you know, position in the film, but when she was on screen, she was really good. You know, the fight scenes with her in it were great, and her dialogue was good too. And then you've got Gary Oldman, Commissioner Gordon. Doesn't have a great, you know, role in the film compared to the other two because, you know, they've got a lot more characters and a bit more of the story to fill in. But when he's on screen, he's brilliant. I like him in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. And just as an actor, you just know what you're going to get with him. And then you've got one of the new guys on the street, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who plays Detective John Blake. He's probably stolen the show, I think. I mean, he was probably the best performance in the film, potentially. I don't know, he was great. I thought he was perfect. I mean, the relationship between him and Commissioner Gordon throughout the film, and then, you know, him and Bruce Wayne, how he's kind of the other hero to it, and at the end you kind of expect what's going to happen. You guys who have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And then you've got Morgan Freeman as Fox. Yeah, I'll just watch a movie with him in it anytime. Just his voice, just that's it. Just give me the audio and I'll just listen all day long. And you've got Michael Caine as Alfred. he just breaks your heart. And that is a compliment. I mean, some of the scenes, he's only in the movie for like 15 minutes, but when he's on screen, your heart is just breaking. And those of you who have seen the film, you know what scene towards the end I'm talking about. That scene is just unbelievable. And I know this goes for like 20 or 30 seconds, but that is some gold 20 or 30 seconds. And then you've got Miranda, the character, who's played by that crazy dead wife from Inception. She is just one creepy woman, and that is a good thing too. I don't know if that's actually her personality in real life, because in Inception she's kind of the same sort of chick, you know, really creepy looking. You don't know who she is really. She's kind of got a couple of personalities, but that's what makes her so good in this film. She kind of gets close to Bruce Wayne, and then stuff happens. I'm not going to give too much away. So yeah, that's me summing up the main characters there. They're all there for a reason. That's what I love. I mean, they all connect in some way, and then bring the story together, and then it just finishes on the highest of notes. And then you've got the soundtrack in the background by Hans Zimmer. It's fucking unbelievable. Some of the scenes where you don't need any sound or anything, it's just that music blasting, and that's all it is, and they're so perfect to everything that's happening in the film. I mean, the scene could be so brilliant, but when you've got a soundtrack that doesn't match it, it won't work. But when you've got this soundtrack, it makes anything, and I mean anything, epic. I mean, he's done stuff in Sherlock Holmes, Pirates of the Caribbean, Inception, and The Lion King. So you know that it's going to be good. And the action in the film is brilliant. You can hear every single punch and you can feel it. And when I was watching it at Boyd's, with the premiere, with the extreme screen and the sound, you were moving with every punch, every kick, every bullet that was shot, every explosion. It was unbelievable. It was more than a movie. It was art on a screen. I mean, that sounds kind of cliche, but it was. Just the camera angles, the dialogue, just everything was perfect. And the emotion, you could feel it through the screen. With Alfred, with Bruce Wayne, almost broken, almost nothing anymore. And Bane and his menace, his evil through the screen. And the fact that in the other films, his whole face was covered. I mean, in Batman and Robin, that piece of shit film that I'm not even going to talk about because it's not worth talking about. Everything's covered in that film, but in this, it's just his mouth, so you can see his eyes. And when he's talking, you can't see his mouth moving, but you can see the emotion coming through his eyes and how scary he is. That's another thing. It would have been so hard for Tom Hardy to just act through just a mask. I mean, he's just got to use his eyes and his actions, and he does that perfectly. What I liked about the film overall is that it stayed true to the previous films. So much from the first and second was brought together in the third. It wasn't just another film. It just summed up everything that the other two built and then just went even more. And when you put them all together, it's just one amazing trilogy. And it's probably, I think, the greatest trilogy I've watched. Batman Begins is amazing. The Dark Knight is just unbelievable with Heath Ledger. And then you've got this that just sums it up perfectly. And man, this movie went for nearly 3 hours, and it just could have gone for another 2 and I would have been happy. It actually flies by. There's not many films that are that long that you can say just fly by. You know when it goes for 3 hours and you feel like it's just gone for maybe an hour and a half, a couple hours, that it's going to be a good film. And it's film of the year. I'm saying that right now. We're in July. What is it? July 22nd, July 21st. Film of the year. Nothing will beat this. I know what's coming out, and nothing will beat this. Twilight. Yeah. I love that they actually showed the trailer of Twilight before The Dark Knight. Really? You're going to show that then? Twilight. But overall, I'm going to give that 5 out of 5. That is a brilliant movie. It's movie of the year. Probably the best Batman. The Dark Knight is great because of Heath Ledger, but in this one it didn't have to carry that. It had so much emotion and so many characters that you were interested in that it didn't matter. You didn't need a standout. I mean, there's Batman, Christian Bale obviously, but in the Dark Knight it was all about the Joker. I mean, Heath Ledger just took it to a whole new level from where Jack Nicholson left it, even though that was a great performance as well. But for those of you who haven't seen this film yet, please go and watch it right now. I'm telling you, you will not be left disappointed. And if you do, your expectations are way too damn high, and they will never be lived up to. You will never find a film that is better than this in the next year. I'm gonna say now. It's that good. And they can just take my money, steal my wallet if you want. I don't care, because the effort that they've put into this and how good Christopher Nolan has made it, it's just unbelievable, and he just deserves everything that he gets. Okay, so that's it for me. Dark Knight Rises, really going to go and watch it again. I'm going to have goosebumps when that soundtrack starts, I swear to God. I've already downloaded it, I've already spent money on iTunes, and I bought The Dark Knight 1, I'm just listening to it all day long. It's that good. You guys go and watch it, enjoy it. You will not be left disappointed. Like my video, subscribe to my channel. Comment, let me know what you thought of the film. Is it better than The Dark Knight? Is it better than Batman Begins? What's your order of the films, the trilogy? Which one's best? Let me know. Thanks.